Today we're taking a look at the 2012 upcoming season for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And if you're Notre Dame if you're a Notre Dame fan, you really expect this team to get things going under head coach Brian Kelly. Coach Kelly's entering his third season now in South Bend. He's 16-10 in 2 years, but it's been a little bit of a roller coaster. You know, at the end of his first year, they got hot. They looked really good. Kind of the same thing last year, but they lost early season games that really, kind of put them out of the mix. But they finished strong, although they did lose their bowl game against Florida State down in Florida. But the thing about Notre Dame is, and the thing about Coach Kelly has been, is that they just haven't found any consistency at the quarterback position. They've played numerous guys. Dane Chris, Tommy Reese, most notably, have been up there. But this year, the biggest key for Notre Dame is Everett Golson. He's going to get the start on Saturday against Navy in Dublin, Ireland, where they're going to open up at 9 a.m. Eastern Time here in the States. But Golson's going to be the guy to start off with Kelly, and for Notre Dame, you hope that Golson is the guy that they've been looking for, the guy that can take the reins and take control of that spread offense that Coach Kelly wants to run and have a dual threat back there, a guy that can both run the football with the read option and can throw it around and, maybe hit Tyler Eifert and use Sierra Wood in some different situations and Theo Riddick. But the thing with Notre Dame this year is they could be a better football team than their record indicates. They could be a better team than they were last year, but you might not be able to see that from the record because their schedule is crazy intense this year. Just insane. Let's look at a couple of the games they got. They're going to open with Navy, like I said, in Dublin, but then they go Purdue, Michigan State, Michigan, Miami, Stanford, BYU, Oklahoma in succession, and then on the Thanksgiving weekend they finished at USC. That's an unbelievably tough schedule. It's just, I just don't know if they'll be able to navigate that. Like Coach Koziak and I were talking about on the podcast. Make sure you check that out. But it's just a very, very huge, intensely pressure-filled schedule. Even they could be, like I said, they could be much, much better than they were last season, and you might not be able to tell it from trying to get through the schedule that they have this year. But my prediction for Notre Dame is that they are going to be a better team. I think Golson will fill in. I'm still not sure if he's the guy. For Notre Dame, I hope so. But I still only see them at 7-5 this season just because of the toughness of their schedule and the, I don't know, I guess you would say the inefficiencies that they were still going to have on offense. If they're going to be expected to win a lot of football games, they're going to have to hang up a lot of points because I still feel that their defensive backfield is very, very vulnerable. They do have Monte Teo back there in linebacker, but the defensive backs are really going to struggle this year, I think, and they're going to give up a lot of points in the passing game. So I see Notre Dame at 7-5.